kill some of us. Some of us are going to be martyred. It's going to happen. It's just, you Israelites, you got to be prepared for the elect. You know, the elect. Someone has something? You still reading? I got, I had Jeremiah 50:9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain.
North country is Russia. You know, the Russians over there, man. They're gonna shoot their arrows, their missiles on America, man. They're gonna be the primary nation that do that. You know?
Shit, they got the most. They got more than America, I believe.
Yeah.
The ICBM missile.
Yeah.
Hey, when it says they shall set themselves in array, it's when you look up array, it says it's like damn it. Go back to it. It says in the definition, it says an impressive display of or range of a particular type of thing. It says arrangement, assembly, lineup,
formation,
ordering, disposition, marshalling, muster.
Muster. Lord, muster with the host of the battle.
Right. Display, show, exhibition, presentation, exposition. Yeah. Range.
It's gonna be, you know what?
Formation.
Yep.
It's gonna be a perfect assault on America. You know,
the Lord is arranging it. The Lord is setting the play. All right, that's going to be, and it's going to be a successful play. Yeah. It's going to result in Babylon's demise, destruction. These it's like knowing the mastermind of the Most High is like He's going to have it to where we already know the way the military for Babylon is structured. They're going to have an automatic response to whoever attacks them. You know, whoever shoots towards them, they're going to have an automatic response. Yeah. So the Lord's going to have it to where these nations are going to be shooting off at a time where, and it's going to like offset the technology of Babylon. Yeah. And they're going to see that shit's going to go wrong. And that's why, like, I can see, like, if Biden is still alive when that happens, the motherfucker, he probably just going to drop, like, just from the fear.
If he's still alive.
You know? It's just gonna go all wrong. You know?
And then the chariots gonna be there too, and they're gonna be disarming these missile systems because they already been doing it. You know?
Yeah, that's why they at least want to move fast, man. They see the chariots, all the shot names.
Yeah, they got their mainly what is it? Prognosticators and wise men. They got them watching the sky. You know, they got them watching the prophets. So they know, like, oh shit, man, like, yeah, this is that time, you know? It's that time, man. They're not, whatever they put out there about aliens and shit like that, that's all BS propaganda, man. You know?
What worries them is they can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
They're you know, they're trying to figure out, let's start the Space Force, let's do this, let's develop these type of weapons, but they see the technology, we see it through videos. These Edomites see it up close. These scientists, they have, you know how we watch they got satellites, or I should say telescopes where that shit come up like 4K. So they can see the chariots. They see them and they know they have no shot.
I think they have a telescope down in Chile, which is like a huge ass telescope that's operated by NASA and the Vatican, and it's called Lucifer. Yeah. You know, so I mean, they stay looking out for what?
Shit in the
sky. The chariots, man.
They have one like that in Hawaii as well.
Yeah. They got them all over the world, you know.
Yeah, kind, bro.
We got a quick one. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it off the face of the earth, saving. I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord.
Watching this place, watching all the people have been. This place gotta go. This place has tainted our people, man. Michael 2 and 10, this is not your rest, but our people have made this their state. You know, called this place home. Hey, when Jay go out of the country, what they say? I'm gonna go home. Something about going back to the States, calling it home. Places, what kind of home is this that you would live in, that you would call this place home? You know? If you're just so used to the decadence of a place like this. You know, the familiarity of a place like this.
The ways of America, the ways of Babylon have become normal to Esau. It's normal to see LGBT and all these type of people. You know, they're normalizing everything that's wicked and against Yahweh Shem Shai in this place. It's normal. Oh, she just cheated on her husband. You know, she'll find another man or whatever. That's normal. You know, motherfuckers going, divorce is normal. You know, they normalizing pedophilia. That's normal here in America. Or they're trying to normalize it. Yes, sir.
I'll bring it out.
I got this right here in Joel 3. Because we were talking about the rain and all of that, right? And then even when he said, I was destroyed off the face, his brother was talking about the chariots even being in that moment, right? In the presence of the Lamb and the presence of the holy angels, right? This is Joel chapter 3. We start at, I'm going to read verse 1 and 2, then I'll jump down. It says, for behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and of Jerusalem, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and plead with them there for my people.
Yeah, where's the Valley of Jehoshaphat? The Middle East. That's where this big world war is going to take place with all the troops on the ground. Scripture's called the Armageddon. I don't know the troops. Right? Got it.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. Right? And that shows you that the Lord's land is in that area, that Fertile Crescent area that you were speaking of, the Middle East. Jumping down to verse 9, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Speaking of that array, right? It says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, North Korea, Iran, even Russia, man. Russia was weak at one point, back in the 90s.
And Ukraine was a powerful country at first in the USSR, and Russia was weak, but now, once it disbanded or whatever, now it's the opposite. Russia then became a strong country. You know, but that land of Ukraine is still a major place on the chessboard, if you will. You know, you don't want to give up that position in the chessboard. It says, verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither. Call thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. And when I hear that, call thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord, chariots showing up too. That's the army that nobody's thinking of, man. That's the Air Force that nobody's thinking of. The chariots, man. That's the X factor with the ground troops that are already in this place. The elect. All right, the 144,000 and the 1/3, man, they're already down here to be rescued out of this place.
Yeah, that's crazy. The Most High got like 3 different armies. He got the angels, he got the missiles,
Yep.
and then he has his ground troops. The elect.
Got all the branches. Yeah. Right?
He got his son. It's like an army in itself. I mean, an army in itself.
Hey, the Lord uses the animals. That's part of his army too.
Yeah. Hey, it was dope in some of those ancient, like 300 and stuff. They be having elephants, they be having rhinos and shit in there.
I forgot they call them.
Apes and
no, it's like a term they use for like the elephants, like in battle. I forgot.
Different behemoths and shit coming around.
Hey,
You
Leviathan.
got Leviathan. I was just about to
Yeah.
go there. Leviathan's part of the army. Gonna be in there moving around,
Yeah,
doing
He's a man
shit.
of war, man.
Hey, real quick, to show you that we're a part of, the prophets are part of the army, right?
Yep.
Psalm 16:11, it says, the Lord gave the word, great was the company of those that published it. Now you look up that word company, the word is tazabah in Hebrew, which means that which goes forth. Army, warfare, host.
Yep.
Host of organized army. Host of angels. Warfare, service, go out to war.
Yep. Weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Starting right now. Then I will make you my weapons in my weapons of war. What it say? In battle axe and
Battle axe
weapons of
and
war.
weapons of war.
I will make you.
So we're the Lord's army, and the missiles are the Lord's army as well.
Right.
Is it brothers in which one of y'all is in Joel 2?
I am. I'm in Joel 3.
You in Joel 3,
Look
when
at
Joel
it
2,
too.
it
Yeah.
describes them as the horsemen.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
Look right. Just because I glanced at it with my eyes hit it. Let me look up a little bit.
Calls a mighty expert man.
Verse 4, Joel 2 and 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run, like the noise of chariots, describing the missiles, right? And the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array.
There it is.
Right? It goes further though. It says, but their faces, before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness. 7. They shall run like mighty men, right? They shall climb the wall like men of war, right? They shall march every one on their ways, they shall not break their ranks.
They're going to be in
All war
array.
terms.
They're going to be in array.
Yeah. War
It
and
shows you that
warrior
the
terms.
Lord's going to arrange those missiles and direct them over here. So
That
they're going to
one
be in
shall-
a formation, man.
Okay.
Like
Break
an
their
army.
But accomplish that which the Lord pleases. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, none of them shall break the rank.
To the thing where to I sent
The
it.
word to our sins.
Yeah. Then
No, it's right here, verse 8.
Second
Yeah.
Ezra,
Neither
16.
shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one on his path. They shall fall, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded.
Wait, you in Joel 2, right? Yeah, 2 and 7 say to break
Yeah,
the
that's
ranks.
that's
Yeah.
what it was right there.
Okay.
I was only in 6 when I was ready. Pause.
A lot of people reading that for face value think that's describing an actual
army of men.
actual men. You know, but it already tells you in Isaiah 9. It talks about how the battle of the battle was.
Yeah, the battle was confused noise,
confused noise, and garbage
then blood. Yep.
It
With
shall
this
be
shall be
it
with.
shall be
Burning and fuel of
with
fire.
burning and fuel of fire. So it ain't gonna be no men that's gonna cause all this fire and smoke going up and the whole earth shaking to and fro, causing a big earthquake because millions of men are now. If that's the case, then during World War I and those world wars, the whole world would have shook to and fro. With this particular war, it's going to cause a great earthquake in the earth because it's going to be using what? Them nukes, man.
And look what it said in verse 3, to tie into what you said in Isaiah 9, right? To a fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them, after them, a desolate wilderness.
What you had in the Garden of Eden?
Nothing shall escape them.
What you had in the Garden of Eden? Life, pretty much.
Paradise.
You had life sprouting. Birds chirping.
After that, it's going to be desolate.
Insects flying. People having,
ecosystems
giving
thriving.
marriage.
Hey, Sodom and Gomorrah was Eden.
Yep.
For the wicked.
Right.
Because it was paradise. It was pleasure. Eden, yeah. It was nothing but pleasure. But right in the midst of their pleasure, the Lord rained on their ass with that fire, man.
Pompeii.
They're kind. That's the method too.
Yeah, he did it to Pompeii.
That's the one I was thinking. Back in Joel 3, it says, Yeah, I'll go to 12. Yeah, because I'll start at 11 again. It says, assemble yourselves